say, can you see? Da 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 da. Y'all, the 4th of July happened. Apparently the other day it was the 4th of July. Didn't process that. Well, I did process that one. I had like what, 4 or 5 people text me being like happy 4th of July. And while I appreciate the happy 4th of July, I don't care. Oh, I just, y'all, holidays for me lately just haven't been a very enjoyable thing. Holidays just got boring. Hold on. Gotta get the allergy meds to kick in. Because it is, believe it or not, allergy season. I don't know what it is. July just seems to be the month where my allergies just go absolutely haywire, and I feel like I'm dying half the time. And also feeling like I can't fucking breathe. We'll hope that allergy meds kick in. But, anyway, happy late 4th, y'all. Happy late 4th of July. It's Monday again. It is Monday, July 6th. Mind you, I don't know if any of y'all can tell, but I just woke up like an hour ago, and I feel like it kind of shows. When I first woke up, I was like, yeah, I feel like so energized. Right now, I'm like, oh. Now that I'm behind the camera, now that I'm recording, now I'm like, oh. I'm not as awake as I thought. It's okay. It's okay. We're just gonna work with it, okay? We're working with it. We're gonna power through. It's Monday. It's 9:30 in the morning. I woke up this morning roasting to death. That's how I woke up. And at first, I was gonna try to fall back asleep, and then I decided that's not happening. You're getting your ass up, and you are sitting your ass down and recording. And you're also gonna do a bunch of other shit today. I have a lot to do today. And also, not a lot at the same time. But, that's just my life. Always something happening. Anyway, welcome back to the channel, my lovely people. Welcome to whatever the hell this is gonna be. I haven't quite decided if this is gonna be a normal thing, or if this is just gonna be a one-time thing. I've been wanting to start a podcast, though, so maybe I'm gonna start that. Who knows? This is honestly just gonna be a yap session. That's all this is today. The fuck was I talking about? Oh, yeah. Woke up this morning. Hot as fucking balls, dude. I woke up, realized I didn't have any fucking water. So I got up, found a jug, filled it. Got my gallon jug of water right here. You can't even see it because of how fucking bright the sun is. Yeah. Woke up. That's the beauty of living out in the middle of nowhere in the desert. There's no AC. Girl, your AC is the fucking wind. The wind and the shade. The very little wind that does come through. Usually during the day, it's just a fucking breeze. Like right now, it's just a really light breeze. Although I will say the light breeze does help. And my ass is over here in the middle of summer. However many fucking degrees it is outside. Wearing a black shirt. I'm doing so well. But no, that's the thing about living out in the middle of nowhere in the desert. There's no AC. You're not gonna have AC, not unless you have the money to build a whole ass house out here. And I don't have that luxury. It's okay though. I'm not complaining. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with no AC. I'm fine with roasting to death. I'm fine with sweating my ass off. Forewarning, if if you notice me start to start profusely sweating, it's because it's too goddamn hot. It's too goddamn hot. I feel like July is just a month of I feel like July is just a month of suffering. You've got allergies. Like right now, I feel like I can't breathe through my nose. That's how we roll the day. I'm okay with it. Anyway, yeah, no. But yeah, there's no AC out here, which I'm fine with. It just gets too goddamn hot in the mornings to sleep in. I haven't been sleeping in much I unless I was up all night. My ass ain't sleeping past 9 a.m., okay? 8:30 hits, I am awake. I am very much awake. I am very much ready to go. Like this morning, I woke up hot as dick and balls. Realized I didn't have any fucking water, so I got up, went to the fucking water tank, filled up my jug. Luckily, I got to fill my water early enough to where I'm not drinking warm water. That was what happened yesterday. Yesterday, woke up, filled my gallon water jug like I always do, and it was like, I think when I got to it, it was like 1 p.m. by that point. So it was early afternoon, still not even the hottest part of the day. Filled my water. I was so ready for like some fucking cold water. Not cold, but like cold water. No. I might as well have been drinking. I might as well have just boiled some fucking water and drank it. Microwaved some fucking water. Either way. Either or. Yeah. Yesterday was kind of miserable. I ended up, not really drinking it. I don't even know where that jug ended up. Yesterday I lost my train of thought. A lot happened yesterday. And if you notice me waving my hands around, it's because I'm half outside. That over here, that's outside. You can't fucking see because it's so bright. But there's a fuck ass ton of flies around here. And they seem to take enjoyment in bothering me and landing on my face and just overall being a nuisance. Don't have any fly traps set up this year. Wasn't really a thought that popped into my head. Also, other important shit to be buying other than fucking fly traps. The flies, I guess, can live for a little bit this year. I don't know. The fuck was it? Yeah, okay. But yeah, no. Life update. Life update. I know I kind of no. Okay, don't come for me. I know y'all are probably like, where the hell did you go in June? Well, I don't even know where I went in June. June was just a month of. What's the word I'm looking for? June was just all sorts of a mess. Okay? June. May, I had a good posting streak, you know? I was feeding you guys throughout May. You were getting posts, you were getting YouTube videos. And I know I always say, like, I'm gonna keep being consistent, and I never fucking do. Classic me. I don't stay consistent with anything. Okay, I'm not great at consistency. I'm not great at routine. I would much rather live life by flying by the seat of my pants, even though I know that is not the ideal way to live, per se, necessarily. But we work with it. You know, we work with it. We're making do, okay? Which I'm trying to break the habit of not being consistent. To. I'm trying to lock in, is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to lock in. I'm trying to get a good routine and a good flow. Because I can't be doing this shit. This on, off, on, off, on, off. I have been doing for the past, I don't know how many years of me trying to be an influence on the internet, and it's not good. It's not good. I need to stop that. I need to learn how to commit. That's one thing we all damn well know. I have commitment issues. Don't even. We won't go there. We won't fucking go there. Anyway. Um. Yeah, June I did kind of fall off, but I didn't stop thinking about you guys. I was like, every single week I was like, I need to post, I need to do something, and then life would just keep fucking happening, and then I was like, well, fuck. It's been a month. Because July 1st hit, and I was like, it's July already? July? You mean to say that the 4th of July happened? I didn't know that. What? Okay. I didn't. Oh my god. Here's the thing. I don't know about you. I didn't do shit for the 4th. I really didn't. 4th of July, I stayed home. I didn't feel like going out. I didn't feel like socializing. Would I have gone out? Maybe. But it wasn't it for me this year. It just wasn't. That wasn't the mood. I wanted to sit at home and rot in my bed. That's what I wanted to do. So, and that is basically what I did. I literally just. I think I slept half the day. If I remember correctly. I honestly don't even know what I did yesterday. Yesterday is even like, what the hell did I do? Don't know. Don't know, and honestly, if I don't know, then it obviously wasn't that important. Um, no, but I didn't do anything for the 4th. A couple of my friends did post, like, what they were doing, and I was just like, I felt like I was missing out a little bit, yeah, but I also didn't really care. I was like, oh, cool. Whatever. I just, yeah. I don't know. Holidays just haven't really been hitting lately. Holidays, I'm just like, oh, another fuck ass holiday? Get out of here. That's what I've learned. Another holiday? Don't care. The only holiday that I really care about anymore is Halloween. And now that it's past July 4th, it might as well be fucking Halloween now. Y'all, we need to start breaking out the Halloween shit. I don't care. But start decorating for Halloween. That's just my opinion. It's my opinion. And Halloween's just one of my favorite fucking holidays. Yeah, that's really the only holiday I care about now. Um, yeah. Anyway, what happened in June? Yeah, what happened to me in June? That's what I was going to talk about. You're probably like, what the hell happened to you? I actually know. I know you guys were probably like, what the fuck happened to you in June? So I'm trying to like go all the way to the beginning of June. I'm trying. What the fuck happened beginning of June? I don't fucking remember. All I know is I fought with my truck a lot in June. And I still am fighting with it. She is having some struggles. She's having some issues. She's she's alive with she's alive but problematic. That's how I'm gonna put it. I don't know how else to put it. It's definitely been an investment. I will say that. I love the truck. I love my truck. And I am definitely so grateful to have it, especially after spending the couple months prior to just stuck. Stuck walking everywhere and just stuck at home. And stuck not doing absolutely shit. Stuck with not doing shit. So I am very happy that I have this truck and that I do get to do what I can, what I have been. But it's definitely been also a little bit frustrating because it's having its issues, but we're working with it. Luckily, so far, everything has been repairable. I've been able to fix everything. I don't do any of the fixing myself. One, because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to vehicles. Okay, at most I know how I can change a tire, I can do a fucking oil change, I can. I don't know. I just drive. I just drive the vehicles. That's what I do. I just drive them. Um, yeah, no. I just I do vivid. The one thing I do vividly remember happening in June. The first thing that happened in June was the starter on the damn thing blew. So yeah, that was fucking lovely. Luckily I was around civilization when it happened, and see that's another thing. I living out in the middle of nowhere off grid. It's great, yes, but you do have to think about the fact that if your vehicle breaks down, you better have a backup plan. You better have something else that can help you, that can get you the fuck out and get you to the nearest town, because otherwise you're kind of fucked. I learned that lesson the hard way with my last vehicle, but yeah, no, the starter went out. Luckily, that happened when I was in town, so all we had to do was walk to the fucking store, get the damn thing, and then walk back and install it. Starter blew out one day, and then literally the next day, the very next day, my bestie and I were driving. We were going on a road trip the next day, and we were driving out to go spend the night somewhere. What happens on our drive out to where we were staying? Oh, my alternator blew. So then we had a whole ass mission the rest of the afternoon. We had to go drive like fucking almost an hour, get a new fucking alternator. I spent I spent way more money in 2 days than I wanted to. those 2 days were painful on me and my bank account because, I mean, okay, alternator, I guess I can understand it was 200 fucking dollars. $200 for a fucking alternator. And then the starter was like 97 something plus tax. And it was just like, I can't. I can't. Way more money than I wanted to spend, but it was worth it to get back on the road because literally the next day after we got this alternator done, we had to go and I had to get my eyeballs checked. Um, which I have to go do again tomorrow. Um, yeah, got a new pair of eyeballs. That's another thing I've been working on this month is getting my contacts updated because I didn't realize, but my old pair of contacts, I was blind as a fucking bat, dude. I did not realize how much I couldn't see until I got this pair that I have now, which is just the temporary pair. This is the in between pair. I'm getting my final pair tomorrow. But I got this new set of contacts and I popped them in my eyeballs and when I was at the doctor's office, mind you, I have to go through all the fucking tests again. All like I'm saying all the fucking letters out loud or whatever the hell. And yeah, no, I got this pair of contacts and I put them in my eyeballs and I was like, holy shit, how long have I been going around like this? My vision was bad. So awful, dude. It was a little bit unbelievable, but it's so it was kind of a shock like walking out of the doctor's office. Every single time I get a new pair of contacts and I walk out of the doctor's office into the world, I'm like, whoa. It's overwhelming at first cuz it's like everything is so much more like defined. Colors are screaming at me. Quite literally. The colors are screaming at me in Swedish, okay? That's how I feel. The colors, everything is too damn bright. But no, I didn't realize how blind I was. I mean, I kind of did. Because a couple months prior to this, um, one of my lenses actually broke in half. Because I don't have normal, soft lenses that you can just pop in and out of your eyeballs. No, I have hard lenses. I have scleral lenses. And I need a fucking suction cup thingy mabob to get them out. And all this. It's a whole fucking thing. But one of my contact lenses broke. So there was like a month. I think it was like March. It was like a month of me not being able to see. I could see. I could only half see. I was running on one eyeball. I was driving on one eyeball. I was still going out and living my fucking life, even though I couldn't see, because I have to. I literally had to. I can't do nothing. I can't just do nothing when I'm half blind. No, I have a life to live. I have things to do. And so after that lens broke, I was like, well shit. I can't drive. I can't do any of my normal bullshit. And then it got a couple days in and I was like, what am I doing? I can't be stuck like this. So I just ended up driving blind. Half blind. I ended up just functioning half blind because it just seemed easier that way. And it was. To a point. I will say I definitely would not recommend it because I will say when I did finally get the replacement contact for, I think it was my left eye. My eyeball was like, oh, fuck. Because I very, very quickly got used to being able to see with one eye. I was going around with one eye fucking open, girl. You would have thought I was trying to be a pirate. You would have thought that my eye was just swollen shut. I was not fucking. I wasn't using my left eyeball. And it didn't help because my left eyeball is the better of the two. No. Yeah, it's the better of the two. My two eyeballs. So, that whole fucking thing was fun. Anyway, what the fuck was I talking about? Oh, yeah. The truck. Yeah, so alternator went out. And then we got the trip over with. Thank God. We got through that next trip successfully. Pretty successfully. Yeah, and then I think I went like maybe another week. Maybe 2 weeks of everything being pretty okay. Nothing crazy. I mean, a lot of June was just. Actually, no. I think. What the hell happened next? I do know the next thing that happened with the truck. I think it was like. I want to say like 2 weeks ago now. 2.5 weeks ago. I don't fucking remember. I have no sense of time anymore, guys. I don't know. Anyway, one of my friends and I, we were out. What the hell were we doing? Oh yeah, we were supposed to be going out to do a whole bunch of errands. We had this whole plan, and we ended up getting stuck. We ended up breaking down on the side of a highway. Ended up breaking down on the side of the highway in a spot with very little cell service, little to no cell service, like at all. So it was so weird. That day was just all sorts of fucking whack. Cause the truck was already acting like kind of odd, but I was like, that's probably nothing. We get the first part of the trip done, and we're driving because we had to go to 2 different towns. So we drove an hour, and then we had to drive an hour to another town. So, we were just driving, and out of nowhere, I lost power to everything. And I was like, what the fuck? So we pulled over. I pulled over, got the truck as far off the highway as I could. It wasn't that great. And then we just kind of sat there. I got under the hood and I just kind of looked around. Nothing seemed out of place. I was like, what the fuck? And then we were like, we need to try to find help. So we ended up walking like a little ways down the highway. Mind you, it's only a 2-lane highway. We're in the middle of the fucking forest. It's a highway in the middle of the forest. We're in the middle of the fucking forest. There's traffic going by like it was oddly busy. The traffic was crazy that day for whatever damn reason. So we're like a little ways down the road, and my friend looks back up at the truck where we left it because we could still see it, and she was like, "Oh shit!" And I look up. There's a state trooper right behind my truck, and when I tell you, I almost died and folded. I almost died. I almost had a heart attack because I was like, "Oh fuck." Luckily, luckily he was really nice. He was like we walked back up to the truck. He was like, "Is this you guys' truck?" And was like, "Yeah, kind of stuck." And I mentioned like we were trying to get help. We were trying to get cell service, yada yada. He ended up taking us up to the top of the mountain because we're driving through the mountains. We're going up a fucking mountain range on that drive. So he takes us up to the top of the mountain where the cell service. Mind you, we're still like a half an hour from town, even at the top of the mountain. So we got cell service, and we were sitting in the back of the cop car. We were literally sitting in the back of the cop car trying to get help, and no one was fucking answering. And I was just like, "This is too damn much." So I ended up just. Luckily, he was nice enough to take us to town. Got dropped off at the gas station. We ended up getting food, getting a drink, whatever. Then we stayed at my dad's. Shout out to my dad for helping us through that. That was, well, I stayed there. She went and stayed elsewhere. I stayed at my dad's because he was, and yeah, it was, that weekend was just a whole fucking thing. It was, my god. But we got the truck towed the next day. Got it brought to my dad's house. Um, I am very grateful that my dad was willing to pay. So thank you, huge thank you to him, because I was I had spent so much on trying to repair that when I found out it was $600 just to get my truck towed, I was like, 600. Hello? No, I'm not mad about it. Like, it's understandable to a point, but $600 just seems like a lot. I'm also poor, so but no, we got um we spent like the next 2 days trying to figure out what the fuck was wrong with the damn thing. Got my mechanic to come out. We ended up we ended up being able to get it running. And then, oh yeah, this is the other thing. Now, we're gonna, just a heads up. It's gonna get depressing for a second. But, the night that we got it running, we literally got it running, and then we were at the house. We were about to, like, make dinner or something, and whatever. And then I ended up getting the call. My cat wasn't doing well. Yeah. Guys, my cat died. My cat passed away this month. It's not funny. It's not funny. Oh my god. That shit was fucking horrible, dude. That was the most depressing night of the entire month. It's not funny. Stop laughing. Yeah, no. Anyway, yeah. My cat died. Rest in peace to Cat. Um, she was a good cat. She was a little orange, uh, tabby. Was she a tabby? I don't fucking remember. But she was a little orange cat. She had a little bobcat tail. She was a great cat. Um, I mean, but I wasn't surprised, honestly. I wasn't too shocked, because she was pretty up there in age. But yeah, no, my rest in peace to her. Um, love her, and I know she is still with us in spirit. So, yeah. But yeah, no, that happened. But luckily, I've been through enough to where that was just like a little one. It was a thing that happened. I mean, I did sob. Yeah, that was a rough night for me. Because I ended up getting the news, and then we ended up packing up like real quick. We packed up real quick, and we booked it home. Um, she was gone by the time we got back. But I still wanted to come straight home, so we did. Um, yeah, that happened. Been fighting with the truck. Um, yeah, a lot. June just tried to traumatize me, I think. I think that's all that happened. I just got traumatized. So, my lord. But yeah, no. We're doing okay. I'm doing okay. Actually, no. I'm losing my fucking marbles, dude. Anyway, that's pretty much life for me right now. It's very interesting. My life isn't fucking consistent. My life is just it's going everywhere and nowhere all at the same time. Everywhere and nowhere. Like I feel like I'm getting somewhere and then I'm like, "Oh, wait. Actually, I'm not." But no. Anyway, yeah. Enough about me. There's a lot of other things I wanted to talk about today. I that I haven't even gotten to. Um, what the fuck was? Oh yeah. Anyway, if you've been keeping up with my social medias, specifically my TikTok, I have been going live on TikTok recently, a little more. Um, Mostly because it's just fun, and half the time I don't do shit. When I'm on live, I literally just sit there, chill, and yap, like I'm doing right now. I literally just sit there, chill, yap. Maybe I don't yap. Maybe I just sit there and you just look at me sitting there. But doing the live streams has been really fun. And it's kind of getting well, because June, like I said, June, I kind of fell off the streak of posting. So, ended up starting to do a couple TikTok lives, and I was like, okay, yeah, this is. I definitely want to do this, but I need to, just get back on the grind. So, um, yeah, I've been doing TikTok lives lately. I'm thinking about also starting to do some Twitch streams. That's gonna be probably a thing that comes in the future. I don't know if I'm necessarily gonna start now, like right away, but I do know that Twitch streams are a thing that I want to do because why the hell not? I there's something fun, so fun about a live audience. I don't know what it is. It's fun. So yeah, if you're not following my TikTok, you definitely should. I post a lot on there. Try to. Um, and the TikTok lives are always fun. Usually it's at night. I'll usually do my lives at night. I could do some lives during the day. During the day I'm just too damn lazy and just too occupied with everything else that I just forget. But yeah, no. Anyway, um yeah, TikTok lives have been a thing. Like I said, Twitch streams are going to be a thing probably here soon. I think Twitch is going to be more reserved for gaming. Um that just seems like the right thing to do in my head. So I'm just gonna do it. um, yeah, no. What else? Oh, see, I haven't even talked about anything I've been wanting to talk about this episode. Okay. Buckle in here, people. Hold on. Let me let me get a sip of water and buckle in, people, because I haven't even scratched the surface of what I want to talk about today. Okay? Give me a second. Definitely better than yesterday. Yesterday, like I said, I felt like I was drinking microwave water. I don't know if you all have ever drank microwaved water that wasn't later turned into tea or instant coffee added or something. But that's not the point. That's not the fucking point. I already talked about it. The point, okay. I see. This is why I've been loving the TikTok lives, because I just be ranting about anything and everything, and also fucking nothing. So mostly what I've been doing on lives is Googling shit. That's mainly what I do, is I just Google whatever the fuck I end up wanting to Google. Um, so the other night, yeah, it was the other night I went live. We all discovered that I have a new hyperfixation, um, on yaks. And if you don't know what a yak is, go look up a fucking yak on Google. I decided I want a yak. I want a fucking yak someday. I don't know what it is. It just seems right. Yaks Yaks seem really cool, and they seem really cute. And plus, every single picture, like, well, not every single one, like 80% of the pictures that that I found on Google of yaks, they're all so fashionable. They're so fucking fashionable. They're wearing like scarves and like headpieces and like ornate fucking saddles or whatever the fuck, or blankets, and I'm like, why the fuck? That is me. Hold on, let me see if I can find a picture of a fucking yak, because I can't. I can't with a. Someday I am going to get a yak. Yak. Search. Images. Now, where the fuck are these fashionable ass yaks? Ah, this one. See, like, you got. Oh. You can't even see my fucking screen, dude. Okay. No, see, y'all. Y'all look at that. That is a yak. Let me try to. It's really hard to fucking see. But that is me. That's me. That is me. That's how that's what I look like. I feel, I feel like I would very much relate to a yak. I very much relate to yaks, actually. But one thing I decided was, yeah, so I want a yak, one. Also, I learned that yak racing is apparently a thing. I repeat, yak racing is a thing. Never would have fathomed that was a thing. I mean, yeah, people like race horses and shit, but like I didn't think people would race a yak. So if I ever get a yak, I am 100% at least one time going to participate in yak racing. That just seems so fun. Yeah. If anybody knows anyone with yaks that they're like trying to get rid of, or like yak dealers, send them my way, please. Actually, no, don't, not yet. I I most definitely cannot afford to house a yak at this current point in time. I'm doing good with my cats and my dogs, okay? I'm supposed to be getting two new kittens as well. Well, one of them is going to be mine. The other one is going to someone else, but yeah. Um someday, one fucking day I am going to have a yak. Okay? That's already That's already a guarantee. I also decided that I want to get a woolly cow. If you don't know what woolly cows look like, go look them up. I'm I would and here's something I would be. I want a yak and a woolly cow, and then I want them to have a baby. because I want to know what a cross between a yak and a woolly cow would look like. that's that's all I've been thinking about lately is just fucking yaks, and I don't fucking know. They just seem like such cool animals, and yeah, I don't fucking know. We also, what the fuck else? Oh yeah, um, also found out that bananas, before bananas became like bananas like they are now, they look those things looked weird as fuck. I never knew bananas originally looked like that. If y'all want to know what a banana originally looked like, go find it. You will see, you will be looking through the images of bananas, and then you will see something that doesn't look like a banana. That's probably it. Oh my god, yeah, no. Yaks, Yaks other thing. That's that's all I've been on lately is fucking yak. And like I said, that's me. Fuck. This shit needs to stop. I need to stop. Yeah, no. I decided I want a yak. Also, I want a raccoon. Okay, raccoons are just cute as fuck. And red pandas are also the cutest fucking thing on planet Earth. I I always get these like every like once in a while I'll like get these videos on my TikTok of red pandas, and oh, they're so goddamn cute, dude. They red pandas, yes. I will. Well, it's eventually like someday in the future. I'm just gonna have a whole ass zoo. I'm gonna have a whole ass zoo. I I'm watch me go from musician and content creator to zookeeper. That's what I'm gonna go to. Y'all, help me live. Help me gain. If you should, y'all, come on. Help me get this zookeeper dream. Make this. Let's make this zookeeper dream become a reality. But I don't. If I okay, here's okay. If I'm gonna have a zoo, that's the thing. If I'm gonna have a zoo, it's not gonna be a normal ass fucking zoo. You go to these zoos in in the U.S. and they're all just the same ass fucking animals, like dolphins and fucking no, that's aquariums. Oh my god, you go to a zoo, like any typical zoo, and you see, like the normal ass fucking giraffes, lions, tigers, fucking, um, just whatever the typical animals are that zoos normally have. I don't want that. I don't want a normal ass zoo. I don't want a boring zoo. If I'm gonna have a zoo, I am going to have. I'm gonna have some unique creatures. I'm gonna have yaks. I'm gonna have woolly cows. Which I think woolly cows are like, what is it, Highland cows or some of shit like that. Yeah, no. If I'm gonna have a zoo, I want, I want red pandas. I want raccoons. I want fucking yaks, cows. I'm gonna keep. I also would love to have a fucking parrot. You know what I would love to have? I would love to have a flock of parrots. That just seems. That just seems right. Having a fuck ton of parrots. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy, but I will I'm definitely gonna have a parrot sometime in my lifetime. I'm gonna have what the fuck are those things? I want, I would love. I don't know if y'all. This might sound. This might be weird. This might be weird. But y'all know what lemurs look like, right? I would keep one. I would 110% keep one. I don't think I would keep monkeys. I don't know. Monkeys, I love monkeys. I like monkeys to a point, but I just feel like every fucking zoo has monkeys. Okay, like let's switch it up. Like get some, I don't know. I don't fucking I don't know. But yeah, no. Someday, y'all, I someday I'm going to open a zoo and there's just going to be a whole fuck ton of animals that you're just like, "Hello? What?" I would also love to pandas in general are just cute as fuck. And that's another thing. Pandas are also a thing that keep popping up on my TikTok lately. Pandas are just too fucking cute. Um, I also think another interesting animal that would have to be had, which I think these animals are extinct. If I'm not wrong, if I'm not wrong, a woolly mammoth. I think mammoths are extinct. Hold on. Let's see. Um, are mammoths extinct? Go. Several species of mammoths existed in the Pliocene and I don't know how the fuck to say that, but are all now extinct. Okay, yeah, mammoths are extinct. That sucks because that really sucks, y'all. I mean just look at the fucking mammoths, y'all. They look cool as oh shit. I forgot I have my camera up here. But a mammoth? Oh my god. A mammoth would be so fucking cool to have. It looks like a giant fluffy elephant just with the largest fucking tusks on the planet. I would keep a mammoth. If they weren't fucking extinct, I would definitely have a mammoth. Um yeah, no. I just think um I think it would be fun to have a zoo. I also I just okay, here's one thing about me. I just love animals in general. Um I'll have a zoo. Yeah, 100%. I will raise fucking farm animals. I want chickens again. I want ducks, horses, cows, normal fucking cows like black and brown cows. Like I will keep any fucking animal. Horses, sheep. My grandma kept sheep. And the thing is like I never really interacted with a sheep. Well, because when my grandma had her sheep, they were all I was like little, so I wasn't really like fond of. What when I was little, I was afraid of fucking everything. I mean, dude, when I was little, I was scared of walking out into the kitchen in the middle of the night because I thought that the light on the coffee maker was a fucking witch. I was scared of everything. When I was little, I always thought something was watching me. I thought something was always. I thought everything was a sign. Babe, no, not everything is a sign. But. It's embarrassing. But yeah, no. I think. Um. But yeah, no, I would. I want. What was I talking? Oh, sheep. Sheep. Yeah, when my grandma had sheep, I think she had like maybe like four left, maybe not even four. I think she maybe had two. I only remember two fucking sheep. Um, but I would 110% have a couple sheep. Definitely. Yeah. Because when I feel like I'm not scared of animals now. When I was little, I would like I said, I was scared of fucking everything, bro. I I was scared of I was scared of chickens. My mom raised chickens. I was terrified of them, and then like out of nowhere, that food just like disappeared. I don't know where that went, but like, but no, I would 110% do that. Keep every single animal in the fucking. I will start an animal rescue someday. I will start a fucking animal rescue because I just want to save animals in general. Animals, yes. All like if I see a random cat out on the street or a random dog, and if I do enough sleuthing and I figure out that yeah, this for sure is not somebody's pet, oh, that fucker is coming home with me. Okay? You are coming home with me. You're mine now. Um, duh. I mean, what do you want me to do? Leave you out there? No. I will bring you into my home and I will feed you and take and care for you. I already have plenty of animals anyway, so like if I end up with another fucking dog, it's not like I don't have the fucking supplies to take care of another dog. I have extra shit, especially when it comes to cats. Oh my god. Cat? It's just another addition to my collection. Really, honestly it is. And I feel like someday I'm gonna be one of those crazy cat people, and they're gonna be like, "Don't you have too many cats? Don't you have too many animals in general?" No, bitch. You can never have too many fucking animals. What do you mean I have too many? No, I don't. Actually, in my mind, I don't have enough animals. I really don't. Like, and see, that's the thing I love about living out in the middle of nowhere. You don't have to limit yourself on the amount of fucking animals you can have. Okay? You don't have to limit as much. That's another thing. See, okay, that's the thing. While I love how I grew up, and I love how and I love having a house, an actual house, and like running water, like heat, AC, and all the fucking luxuries, like showers every day, and fucking cooking on a stove. Like, yeah, that's nice. But also, not for me. I would much rather live out in the middle of nowhere or just like live on some fucking farmland. That's my vibe. That's my vibe. I don't do well with society. I don't. And also like the other thing I love about living out in the middle of nowhere, especially in the desert, like you don't have fucking neighbors, bro. You can be as loud as you want. You can have as many fucking animals as you want. No one's gonna fucking complain. Okay? Like, and especially, like, if I want to have a peaceful morning, like, imagine it's a Sunday morning and it's just a chill morning. You just want to sit, read your book with some coffee. You can do that in peace. You can sit out rather than, like, you're living in town and you want to be all aesthetic and sit on your balcony with a fucking book and some coffee and you want to read. But then Zachary over here is in the 800th fucking argument with his third wife. And you can hear the entire fucking argument from your, like, get out. Like, the entire neighborhood does not need to know your business. Okay? Really. No one gives a fuck. I. No one cares. Like, you can. That's the thing. That's one thing I never liked about where I lived growing up is just the amount of fucking neighbors. Like even if you're in a nice neighborhood and you're more spread out, sometimes it just feels like you're too closed in. It feels claustrophobia is kicking in. Okay, like I don't feel at home. I actually feel scared. That's how I feel. Um, yeah, no, um like growing up, there would always be like, well, we had like one of the worst fucking neighbors. Like all the time, there was something going down over there, and I'm like, look, I just want to sit out on my porch with my coffee and my dogs and just exist. But meanwhile, I have to hear you fucking arguing about how you this and this happened. Like, no, shut up. Like, just shut all the way up. No one. If you're gonna argue, okay, if you're gonna argue, you can argue at a normal fucking tone. Either that, or go out to the fucking forest and argue. I don't care. We're not arguing in my neighborhood, okay? I'm trying to live an aesthetically pleasing life, and you're over here ruining it. Okay? You're killing the mood. Just stop. Go get help. But yeah, no. What the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah, animals. Yeah. Anyway, um, okay. You know what? Just in fucking conclusion, I want more animals, and that's all I can say. That's really all I can say anymore. But yeah. Anyway, um, to wrap this episode up, I just want to say, hope y'all had a good 4th of July, a safe 4th of July. Like I said, I didn't really do anything. I just stayed at home, did nothing. Like I said, I slept half the day. Um, but yeah, what is coming up for me? Not much. Honestly, we're probably gonna keep doing this, keep doing YouTube videos, and, just posting normal content. I have some projects that I'm working on at the moment that I'm probably gonna be putting out later this month. That's all I can really say on that. But um, yeah. Um, stay happy, stay healthy, stay hydrated for sure, especially if you live in Arizona or if you plan on visiting Arizona. Make sure you drink water. You don't want to dehydrate and shrivel, okay? That's not the vibe here, okay, girls? We're not doing that. Anyway, um, yeah. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay hydrated, and I am sure I will find more shit to yap about. You can go follow my social medias. You can subscribe to my channel. The works. I'm My Instagram and my TikTok will be linked down below. Go follow. Go support. And even if you don't want to, that's okay too. I don't care. Um, but yeah, no. That's going to be it for me today. At least, well, for this. That's going to be it for this week's podcast episode. Not that it's really an episode. This is more of a yap session. But if you want a podcast, go ahead and let me know, and we'll definitely probably just keep this up, and I'll probably just sit here and yap for an entire hour. And I will continue to do so. I mean, even if you guys don't want me to, I'm probably going to continue to do it anyway, because I would much rather talk to a camera than feel fucking batshit crazy talking to myself. So yeah, anyway. Uh, you guys will probably also get your normal vlog sometime this week. Haven't really decided what's going on with that. But with all that being said, yeah, I don't really have much to say. I'm not really doing much. Yeah. I think that's pretty much it. So, yeah, happy Monday. Y'all have a great week. I hope you have a great week. And if your Monday has been shitty, I hope it gets better for you. I genuinely do. Shitty Mondays are the worst. Shitty weeks in general are the worst. So, hope you have a good week. Stay positive. Yeah. So, I am going to go and probably do who knows what. I don't know what I'm going to do. But y'all have a great week and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.